Hello, everyone. Welcome to a Make It Happen Monday. Thank you guys so much again for being here. And I am believing that we all had a wonderful weekend because I did. And I'm hoping that you guys did as well. So we're going to start today. We're not going to play Bob Marley. We're going to play this video that we will learn. And of course, our children are going to learn. Thank you, Sister Yvonne, for doing all those research and sending me things that for
Okay.
work
The sound is not good now. The sound is not good at all. What's going on?
Is it good now?
There's a treble, a kind of a second sound behind it when you speak. Try it again.
Okay. Do you get me now?
Yes.
Do you hear? Okay. Well, hopefully the internet is not messing around with us here.
I hope so. I hope it's not the case. Because,
Yes, I hope so. So we're going to play a short video here, and I will be bringing some of those videos, or we will be bringing them. But I want to thank Sister Yvonne for always bringing some of those videos so that we can show them here. Because when we learn, it means that our children are also learning alongside with us. So we're going to play that here in the place of Bob Marley.
Very good. Okay, your voice is better there. So stay that way. Don't move.
Okay. Yeah. What? Okay, share. All right, here we go.
Yeah, it's very powerful.
Okay, maybe I didn't do it right. Let me go back again. Oh my God. I'm going to share the screen, share WhatsApp, share here. Oh, let me do. So this can reach.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it was from Instagram, so I'm not sure. I think it's Instagram, so I'm not sure if there's a restriction on it. Later on, you can let Billy look at it. And why don't you just download it first and have it in your section there rather than doing that? Because there's a way. I was reading over about it last week, and you can also download it and have it ready. Yeah.
Okay, no problem. I am going to not do that. And let's go back to our Bob Marley because it's not letting me click on it for it to play.
I see that. Yeah. That's okay. They have their restrictions for whatever reason. So.
Of course, they have that. So let's go back to our Bob Marley, guys. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
What is going on today?
Oh, so you're having issues with that too. So it's not just that then.
No, maybe I did something. Wait. I think I need to 1 second, guys. We have to do this. It's very important. So just give me a second here, please.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Today. Okay. I think my internet is here. We're just going to yay. Welcome. Okay. I think this is the problem. We're just going to go ahead today, and it seems as if the internet is very unsteady. I don't know what is going on, but thank God.
Sister, before you go any further, you might have to come out again because nobody can hear you. It's just totally messed. So
okay, let me go back out and then we all sign back.
Hello, everyone. Please just bear with us. Sometimes these technologies, they are fabulous when they work, but when they don't, you have to be quickly learning how to correct that. So Sister Mundih will be back shortly. So I'll just continue saying, you can hear me. Yes, John. I have no problem. It's Dr. Mundih. She's not clear on the camera, and she also, her mic is absolutely horrible, just horrible. So hopefully she'll log back in and everything will be working just fine. So we can go ahead with our lovely topic. And
Do
there's
you guys
Sister
hear me
Melanie.
now?
Good.
Can you hear
Okay, go
me?
ahead. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, we're just gonna go ahead. It looks like the internet is it's not being nice to me at this end, but we will just go ahead. But thank God, Sister Melanie is here. I am really happy for that. So, um,
Absolutely.
we are in today is Monday, September 23rd. We are in the series O Bless O-CADEMY Revolution Part 217. School is Fun, episode number 9. The theme is public speaking and presentation skills. But before we move ahead, because I was going to show a video, I'm going to replace that video with a very good activity that I did yesterday with my family. And this is what we are really always talking about, that we all should do, and therefore our children will hopefully copy. So Sunday, to my family and my culture, is a day of going around in the community. If you attend church service or you don't even attend and you have not seen somebody for the whole week, we cook food and we go around and look for those people, especially the elderly and the children. And so
Mhm.
that is what we did yesterday. This father lives in the suburbs of where I live. Very good Caucasian father. We've been to his place. He lives far away and in a very isolated area. And so we've
Mm.
been visiting him over the years, but realizing that he does not have a family. And the wife passed in 2015, and the children don't really care. One of the children passed actually, and the daughter-in-law who was taking care of him and living close in the same place with him moved, sold the home and moved. So the other son does not contact him. And I asked him, but he's in his 80s. He's in his 80s, and I asked him, um, but who comes here to visit you? He says he's here with God and the animals. And he says, I try to find out if there is family, He says, I am it. When somebody tells you that I am it, it means that he's the only one after God. He's the only one, nobody else. And that really draw my attention a lot, because the number one thing, if we remember, or if we know, the number one killer of people here is loneliness and isolation.
Mhm.
It is not even the
Yes.
disease. And it doesn't just happen here in the United States. It happened all over, even
It's
in
worldwide.
Cameroon,
Yes,
where I
of
was born.
course, of course.
It happens because when the children grow up, they leave home, and the grandchildren, they leave, and then the parents or the grandparents are left alone and nobody to talk to. When you sit for 1 week, even 1 day, 2 days, unless you're sick, you don't talk to people, something begins to happen up here that is not healthy.
Of
And
course,
when
of
something
course.
happens up here, it shows up internally and therefore externally. And so I called, we set an appointment. I said, I would like to visit you so we can have supper together. And we made a commitment that at least twice a month or even every week, if we can make it, we're going to be visiting him. And so we cooked. We took it to his place, and fortunately, he also cooked. He knows how to cook, and
Oh,
he's a very strong man. If you look at him, you will not believe that he's in his 80s. You would think that he's in his 60s. But this is a
yeah.
father that I've
Um,
known for more than a year. I go there and I look for sticks to come and stake my plants. And
Yeah.
we talk all the time. I call to just make sure that he's talking. And so
Yeah.
now we went there yesterday, and he took us around his land. He's living on the land of more than 100 acres. He bought it. And now I was questioning him. I said, but because I don't want to say at your age, if something happens to you, what are you going to do? So I kind of go around it. But the most important thing is to see that he eats, he's doing well, If you need help with anything, then we can go there. Me and my family, we can go there and help him. So we walk
Yes.
around and we learn a lot from him. And he
Yes.
was really happy because I didn't
Oh,
think that
yes.
he would want to be eating, because we know all the discrepancies and all the challenges that are going on in the world, and people are just so confused. But he was very, very welcoming. And I kind of make a joke. I said, if you were ever to sell this land, one global movement is looking for a place to establish a school or to build other things that will help young people. I
Yes.
said, how much is your land? He said, 1 million. I said, oh no, this is too expensive. He said, but I was just kidding, because he bought that land 25 years ago, and now the value is up.
Mm-hmm.
Just it according to the area, which is not even that expensive. So I just want to say that, you know, we need to look for people that are lonely, especially the elderly people. They are lonely. And if children are lonely, that will be the worst. That means that nobody is involved in those children's life. But in this case,
Mm-hmm.
it's our elderly. Elderly people are being abandoned,
Oh,
and I
yes.
would say abandoned, or maybe they don't even have a family. Nobody is living anymore, and they're just living with themselves because everybody is so busy and saying that I am busy. I don't have time. Imagine that if you're busy, you don't have time to go to where you're going, and you're going to interact with other people. What if those people are not there? What are you going to do? So let us stop and take a little bit of time to care for those that are by themselves. They don't have a family. So it was, we talk, we laugh. He's a very funny man. We laugh. We took pictures, which I don't want to share the pictures here. So
Yeah.
I replaced the story to say, let us care. And that is the reason why Mr. Ashmufara brought us here together, to care,
Yes.
to really, really
Yes.
care, not just talking, not just really put action into what we are saying, which is what One Global Movement is doing here. But so thank you guys so much. And thank you, Melanie, for being with us here today. I'm really so happy that you are going to take on this topic today. And before we begin, we always love our quotes, because these quotes are very educational. These quotes are is a way of us learning from those that came before us, and then
Right.
also really learning to write our own quotes that will suit our mission, vision to the world with children and women. So thank you guys so much. The number one quote here is freedom to be included, given choices, free from hunger, illiteracy, and poverty, is speaking from the heart.
Yes.
When children are allowed to speak from their hearts, their voices can move mountains. Isn't that
Mm-hmm.
true? Yes.
Yes.
And
Yes.
now we want to make sure that we make it clear, public speaking is not something that is for everyone. But if we all are leaders here, and
Yes, we are.
leaders must not stay without knowing how to speak, not just altering words, but speaking from the heart, and really speaking according to your mission and your vision, according to
Yes.
why you were created in the first place and placed on this surface of the earth to do something.
Yes.
And so, public speaking, people might say, it's not for me. It is for everyone. What are you doing? What are you doing? You have to put it in words. And if you have to put it in words, you have to speak. That is publicly. If you want to help, you want to do something, you are really working on your goals and your dreams, you have to speak. If you don't speak, how would people get you? Right? So,
Yeah.
public speaking is for each and everyone, because we all are leaders. You are a leader in your home, in your business, in your community. We are all leaders. We are all brand ambassadors of Unpassive. And we have these children ambassadors here in One Global Movement who are also
Yes.
leaders. So, public speaking is not just about the words you say, but the light you shine on people. Every time you speak, you have the power to inspire, to educate, and to uplift hearts. And who are these hearts?
Yes.
Our children, and therefore us. A great presentation is not about perfection, not at all. It's not about perfection, it's about connection. Let your message resonate your voice. Let your message resonate. Your voice empower and your passion lead the way. In the heart of public speaking, confidence is your compass, clarity is your strength, and authenticity is your power. We always say here, speak from the heart. You're not just talking so that people can know that you're talking. You got to say things, and in the process of saying those things, you're going to make mistakes. And public speaking calls for that. When you make mistakes, for those who understand, those who are speaking with purpose, and those who know who they are and whose they are, they know that what you're doing is the right thing because you make those mistakes genuinely. You're not trying to just fill the whole place so that people can see you. No, you're not an eye servant. You're speaking because that is the right thing to do, and you're speaking from your heart, from your unique self. So your voice can move mountains. Speak with courage. Speak with courage. Present with a passion, and let the world hear the message that you only and only you can deliver your message, not anybody else's message, not copying from anyone. And this is what we should be telling our children. So public speaking is the gateway to leadership. In every presentation, you hold a key to inspire change, empower dreams, and unite people under a shared vision, which is the shared vision that Ash Mufara brought us here together to carry out in the world, and therefore we are also doing that. Is it okay? If there's a noise coming from anybody's point, we may just mute ourselves so that we can continue. Okay, thank you. So I'm taking time on this because our words is our life. Those words come out from within us. It is so we want to be speaking. Even if I stutter here, I should stutter because it's a natural thing for me to stutter. But it is what is embedded in those words that are very, very important. So mastering presentation skills is not about memorizing lines, but igniting minds. Every word has the power to spark a revolution, a real revolution of ideas in our children and families. When you speak from your heart, you touch lives. Let your presentations be more than a performance, let them be a gift to the world. And finally, public speaking turns fear into fuel. It turns your fear into a fire, into fuel, and doubt into your strength. Let every opportunity uh, to speak be a chance to build bridges and foster understanding. So here we don't always have to say, "Oh, I don't know how to speak." We all should know how to speak because we are speaking from our own a copy, but we have a vision, we have a mission. We want to make sure that these things are understood in the language in which these children will understand and these women will understand. We are not just throwing empty words. We are bringing these words with action. And I'm so blessed and highly favored that we have these beautiful women here that when they speak, you feel it. You have goosebumps. You know that these women mean business. You know that they're out to really bring out a revolution and a change in the lives of children, young people, and entire families, the whole world, right? So our speaker for today, and thank you so much again, Melanie, for coming. We're going to give you the floor and you do your thing the way you always do it. And thank you. You're highly welcome. The stage is all yours.
Yes, thank you very much, Dr. Yvonne. When I saw this topic today, I said, wow, this woman, I wish I could speak like Dr. Yvonne. How did you think to bring such kind of topic? Actually, this public speaking, it's very important, very, very important. If we are speaking about training our children, educating our children, without training them to speak, we are doing nothing. Because this art of conveying information to an audience is very important if you want our children to be successful. How will they be successful if they don't know how to speak? It's definitely impossible. So when I looked at it, I said, why should we train actually our children to this public speaking? Because preparing them for a speech requires research and practice, which helps kids to expand their knowledge and understanding of a particular topic. If they do research, definitely they will be involved to understand what they want to do. Increase social awareness. Public speaking can help kids better understand different cultures, beliefs, viewpoints, and become more empathic and compassionate towards others. So they are growing in the world where they will connect with others. They are growing in the world where they have to work hard to become successful. And to work hard to become successful, they will embrace different cultures. That means that they have to develop their thinking, their mind, to be able to live with others, to socialize, to speak, to express what is in themselves. So public speaking actually helps to progress your child in improving communication skills, increasing self-esteem, and planning experience. So we cannot escape this when we want to raise a child who will be successful in a society. These are leaders and managers of tomorrow. Yes. When we speak about on passive, you have attended this on passives meeting and you see how people express themselves. It's very important and it attracts the minds of people who are listening to them. So there are innumerable benefits of public speaking skills when it comes to kids. And we need definitely to train our children because it develops clear communication. Many children in the world still struggle to communicate and share their thoughts. Public speaking requires kids to articulate their thoughts and ideas clearly and effectively, which can help them improve public speaking and communicate more confidently in everyday situations. Mm-hmm. And it also develops self-confidence. Speaking with confidence in front of a group can help kids build self-confidence and develop stronger self-esteem. And it also enhances critical thinking. In today's rapidly evolved era, where everyone has their views, the art of speaking not only encourages kids to think critically about their ideas and arguments and consider alternatives, perspectives, and counter arguments. So they need to have critical thinking when they are in front of others, or maybe when they are discussing about some issues, some points, or maybe when they are discussing about businesses. It helps them to expand knowledge and learning, because learning and researching are the two main pillars of students' life. Preparing for a speech requires research and practice, as I said, which helps kids expand their knowledge and understanding of a particular topic. And also it helps increase social awareness. This public speaking can help kids better understand different cultures, beliefs, viewpoints, become more empathic and compassionate toward others, as I said. And also, it helps improve body language. Because when you are speaking with body language, someone can understand or can guess what you are saying. The body language itself teaches the audience when someone is presenting a topic. And public speaking can have significant benefits on body language when speaking effectively in front of an audience. Your body language can convey confidence, enthusiasm, and sincerity. So public speaking can help kids become more aware of their body language and how they can use it to communicate more effectively. public speaking is very important to each and every one of us, especially someone who confront this world in different areas, in different work, in different activities. When you have developed these skills of speaking to people, definitely you will succeed. Let's talk, for example, people who are doing business. How will you sell a product if you don't know how to speak? Let's take an example of someone who is at the hospital, a nurse, a doctor. How will you be able to treat patients if we don't know how to express yourself to them? You need this public speaking involves also a positive mind, because someone who has positive mind will definitely know how to express himself in front of the audience. So this is an important topic that can bring even the audience who are listening to us today, this evening, to understand that, to know that this is very important to each and every one of us to be able to succeed in society. And this is very important to train our children. If we want to make them leaders and managers of tomorrow, they have to know how to express themselves, how to share information, how to communicate information through the audience, and make themselves understood. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Wow. I'll let our big sister continue from where you stopped.
I love that, Melanie. You delivered it short and sweet. I love that because to me, I have a quote here that says, where is it? It says, be sincere, be brief, and be seated. That's from Benjamin Franklin Roosevelt. He was a president, right? Be sincere, be brief, that's me, and be seated. It's not a matter of the large amount of words that you use. It doesn't have to be like that, right? If you have them, that's fine. But if you're speaking at one point and it's from your heart, you can deliver it very quickly, because another thing we have to be doing here is be mindful of the words we use. And that's one thing that our children would use, and see how it affects others. And so you will know how to adjust yourself, because at its heart, public speaking and presentation is communication. That's all it is. So whether you're communicating with just your family at home, out on the schoolyard, wherever, words are important. They're not just wind, as people like to say. So when you are speaking, public speaking, you will look at the audience or whatever, and you will see how your words are affecting others. And it's your job to adjust yourself accordingly. No, we don't say that. It's not about being inauthentic in that sense. We should be authentic. But some words have their places, right? And some people's speeches nowadays, they're full of foolishness, fluff, or even bad words or whatever. That is not appropriate. We don't want our children going forward to be filling up themselves with that. That is not speech, right? So I think public speaking is good. Look at that little one I sent you. That little girl is about 5 years old, and she's doing a TED Talk. I mean, she was so professional. She's not going to be having any problems with that. And that's how our children should know, whatever area they're in. Even if they're describing to somebody what has happened to them, say they've been abused or whatever, that's not really public speaking. It's one-on-one, but it practices you to use the language. You can deliver yourself in an authentic way. So I think it's a great idea for public speaking to start as young as you possibly can do it.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. And starting as young as what? From the cradle, because this comes about as a result of giving children that love and that authentic freedom, giving them that true freedom to express themselves, whether they are right or they are wrong, or whether they say certain things that don't really align with what you think they should say. We still, yes, but then eventually, as we love and nurture them, they're going to grow. Because if you start shutting a child down, then public speaking becomes difficult for them. So we have to give them that because children know when you love them and when you are really teaching them to allow them to express themselves the way they feel, they will know it. And these kids, it will not be a matter of, is public speaking for everyone? That question will be erased because you already gave them that freedom to express themselves when they are right and when you think they are wrong, when they succeed or when they fail or when they just don't even feel as to do something. You let them express themselves, and children will not be hiding things a lot. So it's public speaking for everyone. Public speaking is a skill that can be developed by anyone, but it's not naturally comfortable for everyone.
No, it's
It's
not.
not naturally. Some people are naturally more inclined towards it due to their confidence or communication style, while others may feel anxious or hesitant.
Yes.
However, with practice, preparation, and the right mindset, anyone can improve their public speaking abilities.
Anyone.
And we're talking here, especially for our children. We want to create that very positive environment for them to flourish, an environment that says, you know what? I can do these things, even though I can fail at them, but I can still practice them over and over and I will succeed. So, public speaking, really, as my two sisters have said, helps with leadership, personal growth, and career advancement. So it's valuable for every child, for you. If it's not valuable for you, how is it going to be valuable for the children? So it's valuable for everyone to at least explore it. Even those who don't feel it's for them can still benefit by enhancing their communication skills and learning to convey ideas effectively, just like you guys have said. How are you going to communicate with somebody when you are teaching them how to eliminate hunger, illiteracy, and poverty without knowing how to convey the necessary resources that you see me, I'm groping my way around the garden. You think I know? I'm learning, I'm groping my way. Because we cannot pretend to be helping children without making sure that they, first of all, eat well. And how are you going to communicate how they can eat better? By really practicing it, learning it, asking questions, and then really putting it out there in ways that they can understand it. With everything in life, it requires that public speaking, whether we like it or not. Public speaking, if you want to interpret it in different ways, it's not just about speaking in front of a crowd.
It's not.
It's just about that. Public speaking is the ability to be able to get what is inside of you out, maybe to your spouse, to your children, to your family, to your youth group, your community group, to the panelists here, because we are learning from one another. It is not, oh no, I'm not, or you're maybe like our managing director, Mr. John Barilla, who is an actor. Oh no, I don't want people to see me. Public speaking especially has been made better nowadays. You don't have to go into an auditorium so that you have these 500 to 2,000 people watching you. You can do it differently, and with everything in life. Public speaking, you gain confidence with time, with practice. Sometimes I stutter. It's not, I don't know. I stutter, like Melanie started by saying, when I saw this topic, I just said to myself, I wish I could be like Dr. Yvonne. No, you don't, because sometimes I stutter, I make mistakes, then I lose my mind and I don't know what to do. But thank God that when you are bent on doing something, you don't give up, you will keep learning and you will keep growing. So all of us here are learning and growing from one another. Public speaking is a very beautiful thing. So what does public speaking, what does it entail? Like they said, preparation, your content. Your content has to match your purpose. You don't just get out there and be talking, and then you have to know, like Melanie and Sister Yvonne say, what method of delivery? What language are you going to use? That is very important. Who are your audience? Do you know who your audience are? Like here for us now, it's children. But of course, you cannot deal with children in isolation. You have to deal with children with their parents, the adults, and the caregiver. Children are everything in society, right? And then you have to have that confidence and clarity. Practice, practice, practice. Nobody is so smart if you don't practice your things. Nobody. I practice if you know the amount of time that I spend on trying to know these things, because if just say if the internet doesn't work for somebody, or somebody has something important for their family to do, I must make sure that I show up. But not just showing up. You got to do the right thing for the children, because these children look up to us. That is why here in One Global Movement, all of us, these my sisters here, we don't play. We don't play. We want to make sure that children are are really treated with love, high integrity, and respect, the way that they are supposed to be treated, because the world is not the way it should, right? And so we
Yes.
now come in to say, no, hey, we can volunteer, we can do something, and we can do something even better, right?
Yes.
So thank you so much for that. If you guys have anything again, you can.
Yes, I do just want to. I do just want to say that, and it also depends on the subject matter. Some things will be more formal, and some things will be more informal, and you just want to, because you want to share your life. So it's your experiences. Sometimes you just want to, like, it's storytelling. Then you know what I mean. It's not going to be standing up there just being formal. Sometimes, especially for children, they just want to share what they've experienced, and then that is okay. It's just a different way of delivery, but it's still, you're speaking to the audience, because we didn't talk about the presentation part of it. But the whole idea is that it's necessary to be able, and we can, as you just said, we can all learn it. And it's not about being so polished or charismatic or whatever you want to call it. It's just being able to deliver it in a clear way, as you were saying, so the audience, the other person, can get it, can get what you were saying. So this is a great topic, another great one. Yeah, it is, because it's something that we all have to do. And here comes the noise. I'm going to close my mic. Sorry.
She brought up that topic. Yes.
Huh?
Yes. No, you closed it again. So she thank you so much, Sister Yvonne, because you brought that topic to light, which is very, very powerful.
Oh,
and
did I?
Yes, you did. You did. I like
have to close it because you can hear the noise, can't you? You can't hear it?
Not now. Not now.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no, public speaking is one of the things that we always talk about. But you brought this topic specifically the way that you brought it here, which is so
all
good.
Right.
This is something that we're going to be talking about again and again. And Melanie resonated with this topic so well.
She did. Yes.
You know that you brought it, not me. I didn't bring this topic. So, but thank you guys so much, because we are working together. Together, we will champion the cause of these children. But I also ask for one thing from each and everyone, that pray for One Global Movement. Pray for the activities that are going on, that we get what we need, because I'm working so hard to get certain things done so that we can begin to generate income. We're not just going to be talking here. We need that money to start running these programs for children. Now we have the 501c3. We don't just have it to depend on people's money. We want to be able to generate our own income here so that we can start running this program smoothly, and also eating some food to get that energy while we go along. So pray for One Global Movement to get these things. I have been running hectare scatter, but Melanie, okay,
the internet she's dropped off again. That's okay. She'll be back. We have to eat. Must eat.
Yes, we have
you know.
And if the children don't eat, they can't do anything. They won't listen to us. So what is the point? So it's very important. There are a lot of things that I'm doing, which just pray. When they go along, you will know. They will start to show in these children, and then we'll know that we are doing something. So thank you so much, everyone. And let us go and appreciate our audience, because I have an appointment at 1:30, so I can get out of here in time. All right. And thank you guys so much to our beautiful audience. I forgot to ask you guys if you can share with us what you did during the weekend. It's always a good thing to share, because from those things, we know what you did with your family or your children, and then we can pick up from there. Those things also educate. Everything counts here. In nurturing children, you don't consider just one aspect, or 10 or 100. Everything. The holistic child is considered here. It is very important.
Yes.
And And I just thank you guys. I'm just so happy because I didn't know what I was going to do with this one global movement without powerful women like you and a very good managing director and a very good audience that are willing to contribute. They're doing it here. They're doing it offline. I think you see it, Sister Yvonne, when you go online, you see them. They are doing such a wonderful job. Continue to do it because I don't see any other thing that we can do. And Mr. Ash Mufara will tell you the same thing. He will never see anything that can be really done except really investing in these children and the future. Very, very important. So thank you guys so much. And let's go here. And of course, the topic today is public speaking and presentation skills. And just so you guys know, these skills are already within us. We just need to search for those skills. And those skills, it's a it's a continuous work on these skills because we are developing. Things are changing. The world is changing. Like now, IT, I have to get into the world of IT. This is not something that I was born doing or I knew how to do, but now we have to get into it because we all have to grow according to the changing times, and therefore really helping these children to bring, because they have that greatness already. They were created with it. They have it. They have it. It is up to us to either bring it to light or we try to bury it within them by not treating them the way that they are supposed to be treated. It is up to us. So very important. So greetings on this marvelous Monday, everyone. Hope everyone had an enjoyable and blessed weekend. Thanks for your support. Please comment in the chat. It's a continuation. And we have our managing director is here. Just so you guys know, our managing director is looking for a lot of things, work for me to do. And so he sent me an invitation that they've invited me to a Passion Singapore on Thursday. And so if you guys have time, come there. It's at 9 a.m. Eastern Day Time. John, is that right? 9 a.m. Eastern Day Time. It will be posted. And I take it, even though I have a lot to do, I take it because it is in going into different places that you get to really help these children to know that there is support for them out there. They don't have to be quiet and just stay in their own corners and nobody to talk to or to really share their story with us, because the first step is to share your story, and then the next step we start looking for ways to what we can do with the story, right?
Did you say Eastern Daylight Time? You did, right?
Yes, Eastern Daylight Time. And the managing director is going to confirm that here because he is the initiator of this. Because
no, it's on the flyer. I got the flyer because they also invited me to. So yeah, so I got
that's
the flyer.
Great. Wonderful. And Melanie, if you can, 9 a.m. Eastern Daytime, maybe it will be 9 to 10, 10 to 11, 11 to 12, 12 to 1, 1 to 2. It might be between 2 and 4 p.m. your time, Melanie. If you can come, it will be in the mothers group so everybody can see. And it will also be all over the place. Thank you. I'm glad that you're coming with me, Yvonne. I'm really glad. And the managing director say hello and welcome to everyone. Welcome everyone of you here today, and thanks for coming to One Global Movement Speak with Heart. Thank you so much, John. And we have our beautiful sister Nancy Jody. Nancy, you heard it. If you have the time, if you're not working, it will be so nice for you to come as well. Okay, Sister Yvonne, I'm just going to mute you so we don't. The noise is coming now. Okay.
Well, that's what I was.
It wasn't coming before. Yeah. Okay, thank you. And so that's nice. Nancy, if you can, it would be nice if we the powerful panelists or women of this One Global Movement can be there. That would be nice. Thank you. And then we have Nabajit Patowari, how are you? If you're new here, sir, you're welcome into this global family that is standing up for women and children. Thank you so much. We have our brother, Sir Kayandari Srinivas. Thank you so much again, sir, for being a part of us here all the time. Your support, presence, and love is highly appreciated. And we have Sanjurani Malik. How are you, sister? Thank you so much for joining us again today. We highly appreciate your presence and your love for children. Thank you. And we have Diblina Sinha, of course, is here. Thank you. Super Day is coming. Yes, Super Days are coming and they come every day. So thank you so much for that motivation. And we have Razehab Randolph. How are you, sir? Thank you again for joining us from your end. We highly appreciate your support and presence here. And we have Carly David Sewell. If you're new here, sir, you're welcome here. We highly appreciate your presence and your support for children. Come again and encourage others to come. Good day, Yvonne Finn. It seems like you have forgotten to what? To liaise on with me. Or to lace on. To lace on with. You better go back there and do so. Even though you're too busy here too, she's very busy here with the children, but she can also really schedule that time to be with you. Thank you. That's really nice to say. And we have our sister here, Sanjo. How are you, beautiful sister? Thank you so much for being with us here today. We highly appreciate your presence and your support. And let us go down here. We have Mukesh Kumar, sir. How are you? Thank you so much. Hi, all Unpassive family members. Thank you so much for joining us. And Nancy says, good job, Dr. Mundih. This is our mission, looking for people who need help, especially our children and women. You will see that young men, you want to visit, rebuild again his spirit, knowing someone's care. Yes, it's such an important thing that we look for people. There are people in the community, they are dying in silence. Just so you guys know, there's always a way. Sometimes they might be resentful, they might be fearful because we don't train our children to just throw themselves on people that are wanting to talk to them. They have to take their time to study people before they can accept anything. And we want to teach our children that. So this father, it's taken me a year before I really come to the point where, because I had wanted to do that before, he was skeptical. But I thought about it. I said, I would do it so that we can eat together as a family, and it works. So that is nice.
And you say that they're dying in isolation, and that's true, but they're also dying prematurely because of that isolation. Because people interaction, we are made for fellowship and connections. And so when that's gone, and especially some people I know that they've died because they think that they're burdens. And some people are very prideful, and you can't blame them. They don't want to be a burden to anyone. And as you said, if their children don't want them and don't pay them any mind, they're thinking, well, who will want us, Yes, and so they go, because I think you can will yourself to die. I really do.
Yes. And I was saying that I want to add that no matter what our parents do, no matter what, we all have made mistakes. Remember, the scripture says, take good care of your parents so that your days will be blessed. They're not just saying
long.
Yes, and long too. They're not just saying that take care of your parents when they do good to you. Take care of your parents. Even if I came across this video that I watched, it really filled my heart. This young girl, when the father passed, because the father was a very kind, loving man, the father was taking care of everything, and the mother was home taking care of the children, but doing little business. The father was the breadwinner, which that is the way it is from creation. But the mother was also doing those things and taking care of the children to support. But when the father passed, the mother went off. And now the mother is on the streets. But what this little girl does is amazing. If we all can just do that, she will go to those places that the mother is and buys things and go with everything, new clothing and even soap to take the mother and to go and wash her and do her hair and do everything. And she goes with food and say, Mama, I'm here. This mom is eating and only looking into the bush where the husband was buried. So that, and they say, turn around, people want to see you. And some people came, they were laughing at her. What do you want to do with a crazy mother? Why don't you just leave her alone? Yes, they mocked her. And she said, this is my mom. And she was crying. And I don't want to cry either, because she said, this is my mom. She gave birth to me. She raised me. She did everything for me. Why can't I take care of her? So it therefore means your parents are your parents. It doesn't matter whether they curse you, whether they beat you up, whether they, because some people claim that they abuse me, this and that. We still need to look for them and help them.
Yes.
We still need. And in the case where some are there with nobody to look for them, we are here. We have to do it. We are the servants of the world. If we truly want to see the mercy and grace of Almighty God in our life, this is what we've been called to do, and nothing else. And for us to pile that money in the bank or living in a good home or eating 3 meals a day and not knowing that other people are suffering, no, that it doesn't tell good of us. So I'm sorry about that. Great. Okay, I read that already, right? Okay. Substance over style and clarity over charisma. Always be authentic and deliver from your heart. It means
Yes.
from the truth. You're speaking with truth, and the one that comes from within you, not the one that says you need to do this. The one that says you have
Yes.
to be yourself, the way that you were created, because you have those qualities in you. We just need to keep nurturing it and building on it. So let us not force our children. A child, you may think that your child should be a medical doctor or be an engineer or be a speaker or be a writer, and they can't do that. They chose to do something else. Let us nurture that. And remember, I want to add here that public speaking is in different ways now because of this, because the world is expanding in artificial intelligence and technology. You can put, when you write a book and publish it, that is another form of public speaking. Who are those who are going to read what you're putting in that book? Others, children, all of us are going to read. And you have to be mindful of what you put in there. It should be something that if somebody comes back and says, I read your book, thank you so much, but can you really explain to me what this part means? Because I did not understand. You should be able to write at the top of your head, because you wrote that book from your heart. You didn't just write it to make money. You wrote it from your heart, and you wrote it to disseminate it into the hands of children who are going to read. So you can do that, or you can write poetry. That is still public speaking. It's not just standing on the stage. You can do a lot of things. And when you even cook, you can speak publicly by cooking. How do you explain to people that this is the ingredient that I put here, I put here, I put here? By either writing it down or putting on the stage. That is exactly what we are doing here, really, really showing that action that comes from the heart. So that's very important. And we have Ramu Begari 48. How are you? Welcome here. If that's your name, that's fine. If it's not your name, we always like people to write their names here so that our kids can know us and all of us by our names, okay? And John said, hello to absolutely everyone on here today. And I mean absolutely everyone on here today. Hello. Thank you so much, John. That is so specific and so unique to really do that. Thank you so much. And let's go down here. And we have our beautiful sister, Hash Later Topo. Thank you so much, sister, for your consistency, your determination, and your presence to make it happen for children in the world. We highly appreciate you. And we have Mohammed Ashraf. How are you, sir? If you're new here, you're welcome into this family. Thank you so much for joining us here today from your end. Our love and regards to all the children and families in your area. Thank you so much. And we have Fasil Bava. How are you? Thank you so much for the salute. If you're new here, you're welcome. And please be sure to subscribe, because that is one of the fastest ways to start helping children, is to subscribe to the One Global Movement YouTube channel, turn on the notification bell, share this and share, so that together we can share it all over the world, so that these children know that there is a place here for them. Instead of watching negative TV or being glued to their phones or iPad, they can come here and watch something that is going to do something to their minds and their hearts. So thank you so much, you all, for being here. And turn on that the big thumbs up. I'm sure that Nancy or our managing director is going to remind you in a little bit here as well. So thank you so much. And our managing director says hashtag One Global Movement, hashtag Speak with Heart. Public speaking is speaking with heart, okay? That is so important. Hashtag
yes, but I'd like to read the nice. Oh, when you're finished, sorry.
Okay.
Hashtag, I'd like to read the nice compliment when you're finished, okay?
Okay, no problem. No problem. Yeah. Yes. And you guys can pick and choose to read things too, though. Not only me, because sometimes I have to drink water before reading. And hashtag Speak with Heart, hashtag JJB Teen Man, because that's public speaking. reading. That's good. And then
It is.
hashtag big heart, hashtag unpassive, hashtag unfacilitious, hashtag ashmufare. Go ahead, sister.
Yes. Yeah, I just want to finish it before the noise starts again. It's from the same gentleman you just welcome. I didn't see him before, but he's saying that I obviously. But anyways, his name is Collie David Sewell. You read this a while ago. And he says,
Mm.
Dr. Yvonne, good job. I love your
Oh,
realistic outlook on life. That's what he says.
oh,
So that's right
oh.
before. There you go.
Thank you
Yes, there
so
you go.
much. I think I'm going to post you online because that is realistic is the word, and realistic is tied to nature. You can do things
Absolutely.
without taking it from the one that created us and do it the right way, but we're going to make mistakes. But if we have people like you here that are encouraging us, guess what? We will do better and better every day. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
There you go. All right. Bye bye.
And
I'm
we
turning
have
off my mic again.
okay, we have our arts director Kushal Pegu. How are you, young brother? Little one, thank you so much for being here today. We highly appreciate you. And let's go down here. We have our beautiful sister, Melanie Mukamugema. Thank you for the beautiful job, the videos that we see you. You are now an expert, okay? Pretty soon we start. I think you asked me to send something. Keep asking me, okay? Now that I'm talking about that, something just popped up in my mind that you had asked me for some content or something. Just keep asking until I get there. I just have too many things, but that is the way it is until we get to the point where we can relegate some of this responsibility, get it done. But I have to go through that. So thank you for being here, sister. You're on break, are you? All right. We have Sir Giri Malapala as Bandit. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us. How are you? We miss you, but you are here this week. Thank you so much. And we have our beautiful sister, Sharon Balihu Pushpin Media. Hello, Sister Mundih, Sister Yvonne, Sister Melanie. Hashtag One Global Movement. Thank you so much. And if you guys see the beautiful graphics, I always like to let people know it is Sister Sharon that puts the time and energy and resources in really coming out with those graphics so that we can post them and they look so beautiful. So thank you so much, Sister Sharon. I missed your call yesterday, but we are on the run. We were delivering some One Global Movement goods to hopefully raise money to do better. Thank you so much. And we can still catch up today, tomorrow, or any day of your choice. Thank you. And we have, I think, Mahmoud Saeed Adam. Good news. Good news. Thank you all. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us from that end. We highly appreciate you. And our happy birthday announcement. Happy birthday to everyone who is celebrating their birthday today. Yes, we had birthdays last week. We had our CEO. We had, I think we had quite a few birthdays last week. And Mr. John Barilla. Wow. So thank you so much, Sister Sharon, for always doing this because I always feel that our children are not celebrated enough. And so for you to always come here and do that, it might look so simple, but those are the most priceless things that we need to really be celebrating these children. And I bet you more than a dozen children are being celebrated, even right here in this country. One more of the world. So thank you so much. And okay. Oh, today is International Day of Sign Language. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. I didn't even know that. I think I might have to write something on the internet about that. Thank you so much. Sign language is still public speaking as well. So thank you so much for really it's every means of communication is public speaking because who are you speaking to? Who are you writing to? Who are you cooking for? You are doing it for the public, for people. So it's very, very important. Thank you so much, Sister Sharon, for reminding us. And then she says, sending prayers to those who need it right now. Yes, we all need it, especially for our children. Thank you so much. And we have Abdul Rashid. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us here today. And thank you for really inspiring us to say very good. We highly appreciate you. And our sister, beautiful Melanie says, public speaking is vital for boosting confidence and communication skills. It empowers individuals to express their thoughts and ideas clearly, fostering self-assurance by sharing their voices. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you. And we have Kamal Hussein. Thank you so much, sir, for being with us here today. We highly appreciate you. And our beautiful sister Nancy says, public speaking is a great thing to teach our children. It promotes self-esteem, good skills, and daily well-being. Yes, a lot of children are shy because they have not fully mastered the art. It is an art, the art of public speaking. And because they didn't master it, shows that we did not do a better job. Not to blame people, we didn't do a better job because we didn't know. But now that we are here together, when we put our ideas together, we begin to teach one another. And then we will also teach our children. And I'm really so grateful because Mr. Ashmufara bringing all these skills here together is really actually helping me, first of all, because without these skills, I'm telling you, a lot of the things that I'm doing or we are doing here would not be put in place in a better way. And that is the first resource that we have so gained here. And when you gain human resource, the financial resource will come. And when it comes, it will be falling down like rain. We just have to build this human base, number one, because otherwise, what are you going to be doing who are you going to be doing them for? For us, for our children. So we are building that foundation right now. So thank you. And we have Sir Praveen Kumar. Thank you so much, sir, for your determination and your presence as always here to support our children. Thank you so much. And we have Shiva Shankar. How are you? We miss you, but you are here this week, hopefully. And thank you so much for joining us from your end. Our love and regards to everyone. Great the Great is here again today. It's been a while and you're here today. And if that's your name, that is good. But if not, if you can, you can put your real name there. And otherwise, that's okay too. Thank you so much. And families, I told you that she's going to come on. She's not going to forget. Families, please don't forget to press the big thumbs up, and subscribe if not already done. Turn on the notification bell, share with families and friends. Thank you so much, Nancy.
Yes.
And as a reminder, we have a Facebook group that is one of the resources here in One Global Movement, but we need people to go there and like and also follow so that artificial intelligence and Facebook and Instagram, they are going to bring good resources to us. So we need to build all these funnels and channels that will bring things that our children need. And we have to keep building them as the times are changing. But please do so. It's there, the One Global Movement Building Hopes and Dreams Facebook group, which is for exactly the nonprofit. And so we need resources, but you are our own first resources, human resource. Go there and like and follow that group, and also encourage other people to do the same and share the link. And if our sister can, or Mr. John Barilla, they can always put the link here in the chat for you to see. Thank you so much.
I just did, sister. I just did.
Okay, thank you. Maria Jaws, how are you, beautiful sister? Thank you so much. We miss you, but you're here. And when people come here on and off, I'm really so happy because that shows that they're thinking about the children. Even in whatever they are doing, their family activities or work or whatever they are doing, they're still thinking about the children, and they come here when they can do so. So that is very, very important. And we have our brother Chanda, and hello, sister Dr. Mundih, and Yvonne Finn. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. We highly appreciate you. On the weekend, I attended a very joyous wedding celebration of my one and only lovely niece. It was so much fun, food, laughter, and young people. Of course, this is just going to be joy. One of the joyful places to really know that a young person is decided to get married is a very good thing. And this helps a lot. And this is a good message to all of us, especially our young people. Please, please, please. And we're going to be bringing sex education here to teach it the way that we know how to do it. Because when you marry, you avoid having children out of wedlock. That alone is going to give that mental peace and satisfaction and high self-esteem to those children, so that they are not being called names, or they don't start saying, where is my dad, or where is my mommy, or whatever, you know. Yes. So that is very important. That is a great occasion. I'm glad that you were there.
Oh, yes. Yeah. You know, we don't want our young people to give up on that relationship. It's powerful when it works, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
very powerful.
Yeah.
And we have to make it work. It takes two to make it work.
It does
Don't just
take
go
two.
there expecting that that person has to make it work for you. What are you bringing into this relationship? Not anger. Anger, know how to manage it. Not resentment. Not putting people down. Not showing off or not expecting too much when you have not really invested. Relationship is a two-way. We have to invest in it, and we encourage our children. And of course, some are not really going to work out. We don't say stay in a relationship even if it's not
No, we're
working
not
out.
saying that.
That's not the
But
case.
but
Let
give
us
it
pick.
100%. Give it all you have. Yes,
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 yes.
certainly. Thank you. And our beautiful sister says, it sounds like you had a meaningful interaction. Smiling and asking about their day can create a welcoming atmosphere. This simple approach encourages young people to open up.
Yes,
Yes,
Dr. Monday, that's true. You
yes,
did.
yes.
True,
Thank
true,
you.
very true.
Thank you. Thank you. And thank you so much, Melanie. That is so powerful. We have Sanid Mina. How are you, Mina? Thank you so much for joining us. And we highly appreciate your commitment to helping and supporting children worldwide. Thank you so much. And then Chandan says, gratitude to our beloved and caring CEO Ashma Farasa and all tech team. Thank you so much for that consistency, Chanda. I highly appreciate you. And we have our beautiful sister, Veronica Ampem. We miss you, sister. And thank you, you are here today. I'm so excited when I see you with that beautiful flamboyant hair dress like that. It's so beautiful. Thank you so much for joining us here. We highly appreciate you.
I know
And
it's noisy, but read what she says, please. What she says.
okay, okay, okay. I would love to be in mother's group. Oh, okay. Wonderful. That's progress for One Global Movement. Thank you so much. So you will send your number either to any of these ladies you see here, or to our managing director, or to me, and we will include you in the mothers group. Thank you so much, sister. Bring more beautiful mothers like you. We need them. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sister Yvonne, for putting my eyes on that. And we have let's go down here. If I don't miss, we have Shivan Turkey. Thank you so much, sir. We know how committed you are, and you're always here to support the children. We highly appreciate you. Come again and let us keep encouraging and spreading the gospel of One Global Movement to the entire world. No child gets left behind. Let us share, share, share. Don't keep it to yourself, please. Thank you so much. And we have Ramu Begar. Okay, Begari, I think I read that before. Thank you so much, Ramu, for being with us here today. Thank you so much. And we have Manoj Jain. How are you, sir? Good evening to all on Passive Mega Unit family. Thank you so much, sir. We highly appreciate you joining us here today. If this is your first time, this place belongs to you, even this stage. Come again and encourage people to come. If you can encourage the young people and children, if you want to come with your children, that is good because this platform is for them. So thank you so much for joining us. And of course, we have our beautiful sister, Clover Kelly. Thank you so much. Good afternoon, Dr. Mundih and Sister Yvonne Finn of One Global Movement. Greetings to all my beautiful Unpassive family. Special love to all our beautiful children around the world. Thank you so much. That's so beautiful to say. Thank you. And Ashit this Sangma said, thanks a lot, Yvonne Finn. Thank you, hashtag One Global Movement, for guiding our children. We appreciate you for being part of an international family that is supporting children. Our ideas will really help these children if we put them together with love. Thank you so much. And we have Ajay Prasad. How are you, Ajay? Thank you so much, sir, for joining us from that end. We highly appreciate you for being here in support of our children. And let's go down here. Here is the Facebook for OGM. This is the Facebook link. Please help us help. If you can get, let's have a target here. If you can get 5 people each and every one of us can get 5 people each to go there and like and follow this Facebook group. It is going to really help Facebook to really get these children on the spotlight, get One Global Movement on the spotlight, so that they will send a lot of resources that are going to help these children. Let us make that commitment to really take it to some people. Say, help us. This is what we are doing in the world. You can tell them. And thank God that every Wednesday, our beautiful sister is going to be reading One Global Movement mission and vision, so that you know what to tell. And if you still don't understand, we can send it to you. But it is strictly for One Global Movement, and not for anyone to make a copyright out of it. So thank you so much for doing that, Sister Yvonne. And we have Sopana Singh Assam. How are you, beautiful sister? Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for your support for children worldwide. And we have Nabaji Patoweri. How are you? Thank you. Thanks to hashtag Unpassive, hashtag Ash, hashtag One Global Movement, and all panelists. Founders, thank you so much for joining us. We highly appreciate you, and come again. Thank you so much. And we have Manoj Jain. Welcome, Supana, ma'am. Thank you so much. Special greetings to you, Supana. Thank you. And let's go here. Our beautiful sister says, God has departed a unique protector, a protectional in every child. We, the parents, are there to help, sharp, and direct them in godly ways to fulfill their God-given talent. Sisters, for your uniqueness. Thank you so much, Sister Veronica. We highly appreciate that inspiration and support. Thank you so much. And Chandan said, it's time to enjoy our new unique CADMO system. It's coming very soon with our unique AI technology. And thank you for always reminding us, and let us continue to exercise patience, so that patience alone and prayers will give Mr. Ash Mufarah the time to really do what would last for generations to come, and not to hurry over things. And we know that people are going through hard struggle, but what are you doing in the moment when you're going through challenges? Are you selling a bottle of water? Are you going to volunteer somewhere? Are you trying to plant a flower or a flower plant and sell it? Do something. There is always something around us that we can do while we are waiting for Mr. Ash Mufarah, the way that God put that vision within him. So thank you so much for always reminding us with that. Thank you. And we have Naveen Guda. How are you, sir? Yes, we are so in it to win it. I see your hand is super, super. Thank you for being here with us here today. And come again, if you're new here, you are welcome into this global family that is helping children eradicate hunger, illiteracy, poverty, abuse, homelessness, and all other social challenges that face these children worldwide. Thank you so much. And we have Nandlal Shama. I see some 3 beautiful children there. Thank you so much for really putting those children there for us to entertain ourselves with. So thank you so much for joining us. If you're new, come again, and you are welcome into this global family. Thank you. Thanks to all our regulars and newcomers. We appreciate your presence here. Hashtag One Global Movement, hashtag Speak with Heart. That is from the Managing Director, Mr. John Barilla. Thank you so much.
Thank you, John. Thank you.
Yeah. And OGM Speaks with Heart for all children and young people globally. Certainly.
Yep.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And we have B. Ruben the second. Thank you so much.
Oh, sorry.
And you are welcome here all the time. And we are in it to win it, but we only can come together before we can help these children, and we can only reach these children through 1.4 million account or founding account members that Mr. Ash Mufarah has created, which is the reason for why he brought us here together. So we can take these message, the unpassive gospel, into our various communities, into our various endeavors. We are here taking it. You see, we are talking about food, and food cannot go without water. We are talking about children. Children cannot go without engaging with the parents in the community to see what the parents need, like Melanie is doing. If water, like Sister Yvonne Finn is doing. We talk about counseling the children and providing educational materials and things that they need in the community, like Sister Esther is doing. A lot of us are doing a lot of things. We know that there are a lot of people in the chat that are also doing the same things here. But what else can we do? but to really immerse ourselves into these various gifts and begin to do the things that God has called us to do for these children and families. So thank you guys so much for all what you guys are doing. I highly appreciate it. And I don't think there's any other thing that anybody can do better than what you guys are already doing here, supporting One Global Movement. But let us continue to do it and build this foundation. So, and finally, we have our beautiful sister, Ballyhoo Pushpin Media. Hello, Clover Kelly. Special hello to you, Kelly, from our beautiful sister. Thank you guys so much. The internet has been a hard struggle. We're going to skip our international anthem for today, please. I really don't like doing that, but I'm going to call my internet company and I'm going to, should I say yell a little bit or something? Because they've been doing this quite a few times. So I'm going to just not want them to keep doing this. Otherwise, I'm going to see if there's any other internet company that is servicing our area, and then I can switch to it. But thank you guys so much. Thank you so much, Melanie. Your internet has been so faithful and so good. So let us clap for that internet and keep our fingers crossed that it has to keep happening. But thank you for what you're doing in the community. If you're not here, we miss you, but we know what you're doing for One Global Movement in the community. We know that. And what I need to do to get to you, I will have to drive far away to do that. I will still do it. I have it in mind. It's just a lot of other things, but I will still do that. And our beautiful big sister here, and you are the mantle behind us here, and you're making sure that we are on the right track. And thank you so much for everything. Thank you guys so much. We love you.
Thanks, everybody. Have a beautiful rest of your day.
and a beautiful week. And we will keep coming here together. We love you. Melanie.
Bye, Sister Melanie.
Bye, Sister Bye, everyone.